Thank you so much for coming out on a Saturday night, holiday weekend for this event. I want to give a big hand to all of you for coming out tonight. My name is Mark Yaconelli, and I'm with an organization called the Hearth, and our motto is healing the world one story at a time. We believe in the power of story to help cultivate compassion and help us come back together as a community and address problems that we are facing. Tonight's event, Breaking Down Walls, there's been a lot of people, a lot of volunteers, a lot of organizations to make this happen. And let me just offer my thanks to some of those organizations and individuals. First of all, I want to thank the Mexican American Cultural Center for giving us this space tonight. Thank you. I want to thank the staff at the 787 Collective who worked the tables and have been outside. Thank you for being here tonight to those folks. I want to thank particularly Monica Torno and her husband and her children. Monica and I went to various legal clinics that were working with undocumented immigrants and trying to figure out how we could help and what we could do, and we decided we'd start collecting their stories to help give these people a voice. And so you saw those stories outside. If you are with an organization or a group that would like to bring these stories to your area so we can make sure these voices are heard across Austin, please talk to myself or to Monica, who will be outside during the break. We want to tour these stories around Austin to help amplify these voices. If you would like to add your own story, there is paper and pen outside, and we encourage you to write your own story down so we can add it to this gallery. But please can we give a hand to Monica for all of her work. She did all of this. All of you who came in, if you donated money tonight, that money is all of the money collected tonight. All the donations, every penny of it is going to Grassroots Leadership. And Grassroots Leadership is a wonderful organization. Yes. They are working for a more just society where prison profiteering, mass incarceration, deportation, and criminalization are things of the past. And they have two events coming up. They have a visitation program training on July 15th. If you'd like to get involved with them and help to visit people who are in these holding cells that are just terrible, dehumanizing places, if you would like to be a person who goes and visits families to help them feel more connected, they're doing a training program on July 15th. They also have a hotline training on July 12th and 15th. I hope you'll talk to them during the intermission. Before we get started tonight, I want to remind you to turn off your cell phones. Turn off any of the noise. You can put them on silence. We have stories, we have music tonight. We just don't want to have interruptions with any electronic devices that might interrupt our stories tonight. And then the most important question I've been asked tonight is, where are the bathrooms? The bathrooms are, you go back out that hallway, past the gallery of stories, you take a left. On the bathroom, you'll see them on your left side. Are there any more empty chairs up? Does anybody have an empty chair next to them? If so, raise your hand. Okay, if you folks can see where these hands are raised, there are some empty seats up here. Yeah. And there's a couple right here in the front, too. Well, our theme tonight is breaking down walls. And before we get into our stories, I know we still have some people standing. And if you, I think I've seen hands up. If you have an empty seat next to you, raise your hand. Folks, if you want to see where these hands are up, there's seats up here if you want to take one of these seats and so you don't have to stand. Yeah, come on in. Yeah. Yeah, come on in. If you can just keep those hands up, these folks are just kind of making their way in. Glad you're here. So our theme tonight is breaking down walls. And we're in a moral crisis right now, it feels like, as a country. Almost every day, look at the news, and it's shocking. You don't want your kids around televisions or newspapers or the internet. What's happening in our country. And one of the great moral crises that we're living through right now is our relationship to immigrants. It used to be, felt like, we were proud to be an immigrant country. I have relatives who came from Italy because they were seeking a better life. I have relatives from Scotland. They came here as immigrants seeking a better life. I have relatives from England and Ireland. They came here seeking a better life. And we used to be very proud of this concept. And somehow immigration has become an idea, a political idea, bantered around in a game of politics. Or worse yet, it has become a way of turning people, complicated human beings, into objects to be debated instead of human beings who are just like us, seeking a similar life to us. So the hope of tonight is that we might take this game that's going on in politics and bring it down to the ground and begin to hear from real people who are affected by our immigration policies and who live within this terrible legal maze that has been created around immigration. We have 6 storytellers tonight. All of them are just regular folks, brave souls who are willing to stand up here and tell you their story to help shed light on what it's like to be Latino in Austin, what it's like to be an immigrant. Each of them will tell a story for about 10 minutes. We'll have 3 stories. We'll have a little more music. We'll take a break. We'll come back, a little more music. We'll have 3 more stories, and that will be our evening. The invitation to you tonight is to listen for a word, a phrase, a message that you need to hear tonight. Because we are all implicated in what's happening to our friends and neighbors in Austin and in Texas and across our country. What's the invitation to you? What's the learning and message for you tonight?